Liverpool team news: expected Xi vs Arsenal as Jurgen Klopp without 8 injured players. Liverpool are likely to have to make 2 changes to their starting Xi to welcome Arsenal to Anfield tonight, 5:30 p.m, in their first match back after the international break. The Reds have suffered yet more injury woes since their last outing, a 3-2 defeat to West Ham, with several players picking up knocks while representing their countries. Express Sport looks at how Jurgen Klopp may line up against the Gunners with as many as 8 players set to be ruled out. By his standards, Alisson had a bit of a nightmare against West Ham, which began as he was bullied, and fairly so, by Michail Antonio for the first goal inside the first 5 minutes. The Brazilian failed to punch the ball clear at a corner which he inadvertently put into his own net and was also partly culpable for the second and third goals at the London Stadium, both of which he could have done more to prevent. Alisson has had a largely brilliant season for Liverpool, though, and will be eager to prove a point with a more accomplished showing against Arsenal. As the number 1, he naturally starts over Kevin Keller again despite his disappointing display in the last match. Must read: Liverpool back to accept silly offer for Salah despite Stars wish. Trent Alexander-Arnold supplied a hat-trick of assists in England's 10-0 hammering of Minnows San Marino, and the right-back also scored a brilliant free kick at West Ham. He will start at right-back, while the same centre-back partnership that struggled to contain David Moyes' side, Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk, should be given the chance to redeem themselves. That is despite the temptation of bringing in Ibrahima Konate, who has done well when called upon this term. Fellow centre-back Joe Gomez remains out injured, however. Another expected absentee is Andy Robertson, with the left back having felt muscle tightness for Scotland, with Kostas Tsimikas poised to come in. Robertson's injury is not serious, but Klopp is not expected to risk him given Tsimikas has impressed this term. The Greek has yet to concede a goal while on the pitch this season, a run Liverpool will be hoping to continue given their shaky defensive showing last time out. Liverpool are worst hit by injuries in midfield, where Naby Keita, James Milner, Curtis Jones and long-term absentee Harvey Elliott are all unavailable for the visit of Mikel Arteta's outfit. Jordan Henderson has joined them on the treatment table, and while Klopp declared he is pretty close on Friday and that Liverpool will make a late decision, it is perhaps more likely the captain starts on the substitutes bench. Fabinho returned late from Brazil duty but should anchor the midfield, hopefully for Klopp to greater effect than he did at West Ham. More Premier League news: Tottenham boss Antonio Conte steps in with Jesse Lingard transfer. Pleman United remain keen on Trippier as Roma step up Dalla transfer chase. Cristiano Ronaldo's rage is boiling over at Man United after new details emerge alongside the Brazilian. Thiago Alcantara will return to the starting 11 for only his 3rd Premier League start of the season. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's performances have been inconsistent this season, but the former Arsenal man should complete the midfield trio to avoid Henderson playing when he is not 100%. In addition to their 7 defensive and midfield injuries, Liverpool are also without Roberto Firmino for several more weeks, although he is doing well according to Klopp. The Brazilian's absence is a blow against Arsenal given he has 8 goals and 3 assists in 13 games against them, making the North Londoners his joint favourite opponent alongside Watford. Diogo Jota will start through the middle for the Reds as the Portuguese attacker looks to build on his 4-goal haul in the league, all but one of which have come away from Anfield. Mohamed Salah will hope to continue his Player of the Year form on the right, while Sadio Mane is fine to play on the left despite suffering rib bruising for Senegal. Divock Origi came off for Belgium with a dead leg earlier this week, but is trained and should therefore be available as the main attacking option off the bench. Expected Liverpool's Xi to face Arsenal in full, 4-3-3, Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho.